At East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we know that time is precious, but some times are better than others. That's why we have 4 urgent care facilities with pediatric experts ready to get you back to better in no time.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. How's the day going so far? Everybody doing okay? It's going to be, well, a wash, rinse, repeat forecast from what we saw yesterday and the previous day. Coverage of showers and thunderstorms will be increasing. Gully washers, downpours, torrential rain for some of us, but some of us may not get a whole lot. Listen, I didn't get a whole lot until like it was about 8:30 last night, where some of those outflow boundaries sparked off some more afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I thought I was going to end the day without any rain, but that wasn't the case. So hopefully you got a little bit of rain yesterday. Not much activity out there this morning, but again, like yesterday, we'll have a few morning clouds, a little bit of fog. Clouds build as we get past the lunch hour and storms start to fire up. So we start off nice and comfortable. It feels pretty good outside. Of course, it's humid. The Southern Valley is trending about 2 to 5 degrees cooler than yesterday morning. So as we head through the day today, 83 degrees by the lunch hour. That's not bad compared to what we've been dealing with all last week, where we had high, lunchtime temperatures near 90. So that's going to feel a little bit more comfortable, but still muggy, of course. Afternoon high temperatures climb to the upper 80s to low 90s. So we're looking at pretty average weather for the day today. We'll go about 90 degrees here in Knoxville this afternoon, 90 in Chattanooga as well. Heat indices will be in the mid to upper 90s, near 100 degrees in some locations, but all in all, a pretty solid average summer day. And if you have evening plans, watch out for those evening thunderstorms by around 6 o'clock. But as we get into the 7, 8, 9, I think the showers and thunderstorms will start to wind down. So we'll start to see improving conditions. If you maybe have dinner plans tonight, date night, heading off to a concert or a movie, should be a good night to do so. Just dodge those storms. And make sure you track them, by the way, with the East Tennessee Weather app. That's my app right there. You can scan the QR code, log on to easttnweather.com, or just go to your app store and search East TN Weather, all one word. Download it today. I got 3 new downloads yesterday from some folks I met, and they started to use it, and they were like, this is pretty nice. So again, these showers and thunderstorms are going to be popping up across the higher terrain. Some of these are going to throw some outflow boundaries, which are like little tiny mini cold fronts at the surface of the earth, which promotes rising air. And so models aren't going to pick up on exactly what's going on, but the general idea is what we saw yesterday is what we'll see today. Coverage of rainfall is going to be a little bit more, just like yesterday, than the previous few days. So do anticipate some scattered showers and thunderstorms. So if you're heading off to the lakes, swimming pools, now's the time to get out there. Anytime after noon to 2 to 4, that's when those storms will start to fire up. Now, we still have that flash flood risk by the Weather Prediction Center, a level 1 risk. So elevated rain chances today and tomorrow, but notice Monday, Tuesday, we're going to really increase those rain chances. And here's what I want to also highlight. Look at next Thursday and Friday. As we get into the 4th of July weekend, Friday is the 4th. I have a 20% chance of rain right now. May not even need that, but it's summertime, so can't rule out some pop-up afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I will say it is going to be warm, but maybe not nearly as muggy as years past for the 4th of July. Still hot, though. All right, let me show you the big picture. If you have any travel plans around the region, of course, it is travel vacation season, so maybe a lot of folks are going to be traveling throughout the day today. I've got several friends doing that. So if you are traveling, just keep in mind that the app travels wherever you go. You'll get notifications as long as you have GPS location services turned on and notifications turned on. You'll be notified on your beach vacation, whatever vacation you may be taking, from the East Tennessee Weather app. And then while you're on vacation, check the app to see what the weather's going to be like as you head home. And track the showers with the interactive radar, because again, it gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours. The future radar of 2 hours on the interactive radar is a great tool to help you plan and hopefully navigate some of these afternoon storms. As we get into our Sunday morning, nice and quiet, but as we get into our Sunday afternoon, showers and thunderstorms will start to fire back up across the area, and that's going to be the story around the region. So when you look at your rainfall forecast for today and tomorrow across the region, spotty in nature, good solid downpours, summertime rain. Hopefully you get a little bit, because I know a lot of you on social media yesterday said, I have not seen a drop yet. All right, remember I said there's another little system heading our way Tuesday, Wednesday. That's going to elevate our dew points, so it's going to be extremely muggy. We're looking at incredible downpours and more storms and better coverage of rainfall as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll start to see those fade away. Heat index values, again, as we round out next week, not bad. Now look at Friday. For the 4th of July, we could be dealing with a heat index value pushing close to 100 degrees. So we'll see how this all plays out. And temperatures, I think, on the 4th will be right around 92. So we are going to see a little dip in those dew points as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday. Dew points start to climb a little bit again on Friday, and that's going to allow for those heat index values. But in the meantime, expect increasing coverage of rainfall all the way through Tuesday, decreasing rain coverage as we head into the 4th of July. All right, we sure hope you have a great Saturday. I'll have another weather update at noon. We'll do another one at 6 o'clock today. So if you want to check back in or just look at the interactive radar. And 1 Minute with Witcher, if you only have 1 minute of your time, check that out on the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a great tool to get your updated forecast in just 1 minute. Enjoy your Saturday.